What's up, everybody? Alright, so as promised, let me just get this cam focus right. Nice, adjusted. Here is the OneXPlayer I just got. Right, so I'm about to unbox it, see what's in there, see what the size is, see what's it all about. And yeah, crowdfunded this through Indiegogo. Really wasn't expecting much. Same with the Neo, I guess. But let's get the content out of the box. I have not yet opened. I have not yet seen what's coming in. I have not yet even checked if everything that's supposed to be here is here. That's very interesting. Do that right here. So just to make sure there's nothing else in the box. Yep. Alright, so that's the box. So there were two options for the crowdfunding, right? There was this early bird. It came with let me see right here, so we can spit some facts, yo, instead of talking out of my ass, right? So, yep, there we go. So there was the early bird 11.6 G7, right? And then the other option was the let me see. Oh, for some reason I can't see any more perks though. Oh, continue reading. All right. Oh, sorry. There was three options. Yeah, there was three options. There was the 1135 G7 I5. There was the 1165 G7 I7, and there was the 1185 G7 I7. That one was already claimed instantly, right? So the one that I was able to get my hands on was one of the 1165 G7s, the early bird ones. Yeah, which was a discounted price as well, but you know, it came with a add-on keyboard option. I immediately opted for it because it looked in their commercial, it looked like it is custom made for the OneXPlayer, which is, I believe, this is the keyboard, right? You guys can see it probably on screen, right here. And yeah, just the device. I hope it has a carrying case in there. I don't know what this is meant to be, but could be their like thank you for buying gift, maybe. It's like a small handmade talisman looking thingy right here. See? So I'll set that to the side because we know that's not technology. That's not what anybody is here for. And then there seems to be an adapter. Ooh, that's kind of nice. So yeah, they shipped it in with a little power adapter. That's 13 amps, 250 volts. It looks like just a connection adapter. There's no components inside, so this is literally just a max rating of 13 amps and 250 volts. Yeah, which I believe should be sufficient for this device if you were to use it. This is the adapter right here. See? It comes standard on this side, and then it comes to like on the other side it has a different connection types that you can use the sockets for, right? So that's also a side. I don't think we're gonna need that for now. So let's check the keyboard out right here. The keyboard is well, there are pins here to connect to the bottom of it. All right, there's 2 notches. It just has the English, just like a small size keyboard right here. No pad, nothing. Just as is. There looks to be like a mouse pad in here. We'll see how accurate this is once the device is up and running. Oh, there's a little bit of tear in here. Yep, as you can see, there's a little bit of tear in here. Should be fine. It's just aesthetic, I guess. Annoying. I'll tape that later. Alright, so that's the keyboard. And get that out of the way. Let us get into the main device. Alright. So the only reason I'm streaming is instead of making a video and then having to edit it, right? Just lazy practice, I guess. So this is the OneXPlayer device that just came. The packaging looks alright. Yeah, there's a. Let me just open it and then. Oh, so I found some use for their adapter. Oh, you gotta get this camera focus. Yo, can you focus up, please? Yo, Cam. Yo, what's up, man? Right here. Yes. I want to get rid of this autofocus. Configure video. Camera control. Focus. Take out the auto. Okay. Exposure. Oh, oops, sorry about that. Okay. There we go. No more autofocus for us, guys. Yeah? So it's just gonna look like that for the rest of the video. Alright, so we found a use for the adapter. Cut. Right here. Nice. Sharp enough to cut. To cut the cover. Alright, so there's a little bit of detailing on the box, like this, like logos, D-pad, OneXPlayer, their branding, and then like some stuff on the box outside, right? In the back, you have some specs, 1165 G7, 16 GB. And then 8.4, some Chinese writing, Windows 10, there's product name, and then some more Chinese writing, and then model OneXPlayer, and then the weight is 818 grams, so 818 grams, and then the size, dimensions, 288, 130, 21, to 43 millimeter. I guess it depends on where on the device thickness you're measuring, I guess, right? Yep, there is pretty much everything else, and the writing is in Chinese, and then Shenzhen Shiryu Taiyu Tech is what it says in the back. I hope I read that correctly, right? So yeah, that's it. That's the back of it. Now, let's get the box out. And I tried to not damage these kind of boxes because I end up just there's some nice foam in here. I end up using them for other purposes later. Yeah, which is good recycling, right? And then there is the device. Just before I unwrap this, let me just see if there's anything else. It feels kind of heavy. Like it feels kind of nice to the hold, right? There's a booklet here, information guide. It's labeled. It looks to be in both Chinese and English. Nice, nice. This looks like one of those leaflet things that if you hold it will just open up like this. All right. And then there is a. What is this? QR code Scan thingamadob. Thingamajiggy. We'll figure out what this is later then. Alright. And then night mode description. Night mode button. Mute button. Oh, okay. Press to disable, enable the mute mode of speakers. Indicator light in blue when device is in mute mode. Press 1.5 seconds to disable, enable the night mode. Indicator light flashing alternatively with blue orange when the device is in light mode. Oh, so it's press to mute and then hold to enable night mode. Okay, alright. If the device reboot under night mode, it will disable night mode automatically. You need to press it 1.5 seconds again to switch it if needed. Okay, alright, so that's just an instruction. Manual. Let's put that to the side. Oh, there's some more things, or what's this? Charger. Oh, it's just labeled charger. Oh, and the rest of the thing is just foam, just padded foam. I don't see any hidden compartments in here. It's pretty nice, actually. Pretty nice packaging, I guess you could say. Speaks a lot for the company that made the device. So let's see. Yep, that's just the power brick. USB-C. Let's read the ratings in here. So it's 100 to 240 volts. 50 to 60 hertz. Universal, I guess. 1.5 amps max. And then the output is 5 volt 3 ampere to 7. Sorry about that. To 7 volt 3 ampere. To 9 volt 3 ampere. And then 12 volt to 3 ampere, 15 volt to 3 ampere, 20 volt to 3.25 amperes. So it's basically from 3.3 to 11. Oh, 3.3 to 20 volts, and then 5 amps max is what they're saying. So basically, they just don't want you to connect anything to it that will draw extra power, I guess. Yeah, because, you know, USB Type-Cs are universal standard, and some people will connect them to other devices to charge them and whatnot. They're just telling you that this is the maximum. Stick with it. Alright, so it came with a nice braided cable here. Yep, USB Type-C cable, it looks to me. I can't tell if this is Thunderbolt or not. Like, if it can cross use as a Thunderbolt cable. That is not mentioned anywhere here, but we will find out when I have to test my external GPU enclosure. So, ouch. The fact that I don't have nails, kind of painful. There we go. Put that in, because I chew all of them. Yeah. Alright, so I'm just stacking things to the left, like there's a mountain of things on the left side. Alright, the power brick. Now, the device itself. The main course. Ooh, this is a heavy boy. I just sit this to the side. So, let's get you a little bit of peeling experience, like here. Let me see. Oh. Alright, alright. This is a very weird way to put your peeling experience, my guys. Alright. That's basically a flop on the peel experience, don't worry about it. So, on the device itself. So, at the bottom, I guess, you can see here that this is where the keyboard would fit. Some more, you know, device information and whatnot. So it's basically where we can put this here, and then I guess the keyboard would fit like so. It has a stand, so let's. Oh, so this is like just a adjustable stand type. There's no click. Yep, there's no click, it seems. Because I'm looking for that. No? There is no click here, boys. Alright, so. The buttons. Alright, whoops. Let me just close this flap. So the buttons, they feel. Let me see. They feel good enough to the touch. Soft, but not too soft. They're still membrane, so it's still comparable to an Xbox rather than a PlayStation buttons. So they're kind of mushy. The D-pad is definitely mushy as well. So the D-pad is more comparable to a PlayStation D-pad. Membrane, right? It's not switches, it's just D-pad membrane, right? And then you got the joysticks. There's a click in, so there's the R3, L3 buttons on the joystick. You can click in, right? They feel nice enough. They don't feel like they're gonna drift anytime soon from the looks of it, with the O-rings that they have in there. There's a button here called, well, it's not labeled anything. Gaming computer for hardcore gamers. Okay. And then I guess there's just two buttons here that don't have a label, and then there's a button here that just has 3 dashes. Oh, so okay. So these are Xbox buttons, I guess. The 3 dashes is the menu, and then the 2 windows is the whatever your switching button is, right? And then there's one unlabeled button here that I'm guessing this is the turbo mode. We'll find out later. Well, I mean, no, there is a turbo mode here. This button right here is, oh, you guys are upside down. Alright, so this button at the back, at the bottom, that's labeled turbo. This one is looking like a keyboard icon, so I'm assuming this is on-screen keyboard. This is yet to be identified what this actually is. Alright, so that's the face. Alright, that's all that's in the face. It could be the power, actually. And then there's left and right button, shoulder pad. And then this analog triggers right here. They're labeled the same way any Xbox controllers would be. Micro SD. Oh, okay. Micro SD slot here. This has a charging icon, so I'm guessing this is where you can charge. This just says USB, headphone jack. Ah, yes, these are the buttons in the back. Minus and plus, right here, says minus and plus. And then this is the mutant night mode speaker thingy-majiggy that they were telling me about earlier, right? And then tear off to boot up. Tear off to boot up. Wait, what? Okay. Just make sure I didn't miss anything. Alright, nope. And then, yep, this flap right here is just an adjustable. I don't know how far it. I guess this is as far as it goes, right? Without forcing too much power, like too much tension on it. And then tear off to boot up. All right, let's boot up then. Oh, that is a power button. Ah, so I pressed in this one right here in the back. This is a fingerprint sensor plus a power button. It looks. So let's get through these. Start menu. Yo, what's up, guys? Windows pre-configured. Let's see. Can we pull out the keyboard here? No. Let's see, what's this button doing? Is it doing anything? I guess I need to read the manual. So yeah, I can't pull out the keyboard right here, so excuse me guys while I set up Windows. Oh, and the small mouse pad thingies, that's kind of decent. Oh, it has a click too. Okay, okay. It has a click. Yeah, left and right click, it seems. But there's no separation between them, so you gotta figure out, like, okay, is Cortana? Hi. No, please don't talk. Thank you. Alright, so I do not want Cortana. Oh, should have probably tested the speakers. My region, of course, the United Arab Emirates. Alright. Keyboard layout, US. Alright. Want to skip adding a second layout. Okay, so Windows wants to connect to my internet so that it actually forces me to use an account to log into my computer. I'm gonna say I don't have internet for now. And then it will ask if are you sure you want limited setup? Yes, continue with limited setup. And then again, it will be like, but we want you to have the best experience. And then you just click skip. And freedom to listen to any song on demand. Yep. Okay, create a local account. Next. No password, because I don't put any passwords on my home devices. I'm smart like that. You know what I'm saying? Getting everything ready for you. Let's see. Well, that's what you get in the box, I guess. You get the keyboard that actually paid it for, like I paid for as an add-on, right? I added an extra little bit money for it as an add-on. I would say it's not a bad choice, I guess. It folds up exactly on the device, see? So, I mean, it's not too bad, right? It's decent for the amount of money I paid for it as an extra. It wasn't that expensive, to be honest. Yeah? And then, okay, there we go. We are in Windows. So, what's going on here? Okay. Oh, some heat radiating from the top. Oh, the turbo, okay. I see how this is. So I guess Windows is still preparing some things. Meanwhile, let me see if I can plug, how much power does this have? So it says for now that it can run for 10 hours and 43 minutes. Kind of skeptical there, but sure. Yeah, sure. Sure. You can run on a small device like this. Sure, let's see what happens when we plug in the computer to the device. What's it saying here? Well, it doesn't recognize it as anything that was just plugged in. I plugged it into the power. Is it showing as any kind of thing? Nope. Does it show that it's plugged? Ah, okay. It instantly went to 1 hour as soon as I plugged it in. Okay. Nice try. Alright, turbo. Let's see if that changes the power settings. Okay, so on battery, let's opt in for the power saver. Right. And then the turbo button, I guess, just make sure that the device is running turbo. And then for some reason, connecting a normal cable here Doesn't do anything. What about if I connect it to the USB port? Doesn't do anything either. Okay, so connecting this device through the USB to your computer really isn't doing much. It's not even trying to install any drivers or anything as far as I can see. Oh, let me try this one again, because I heard 2 disconnects here. I need to get these things out of the way. You guys can't see my desktop, so don't even worry about it. Unknown device. Huh. Update driver. Let me see. Scan automatically. Update drivers. Check for updates. So, okay, Windows just doesn't know what this is, right? So, because I'm trying to connect a device USB to another device USB. It shouldn't cause any harm to the device itself. It's just Windows is like, what are you trying to do right here? Are you trying to daisy chain 2 computers together? Is that what's going on? But the funny part is, here's the funny part. This device is not charging off a computer USB. So that's what's weird. I wonder if I connected this USB cable that came with it, would that make any difference? But yeah, it is not looking like it's charging here off of just connected it directly to the computer, right? Let's see. Let us test this theory right here. Is gonna be an easy test. Is it still gonna charge if I connect it? Oh, okay. Now we know why this came. Okay, so this is because this is a 2-pin flat standard. I guess this is what China's power outlets are, right? And this is more of like, okay, plug it in and then you can use it anywhere. That's good. That's very considerate of them. Like they were very considerate to add such a feature. I mean, it's not like I had one of these, right? It's not like I had one of these multi thingamabobs connectors for universal adapters, right? But it's okay for the people that don't have them, I guess, right? You guys are hearing the fan of the laptop. Don't worry about that noise. Okay. Alright, so let me just try and get this cable through here, and then I get to the other side to connect it. I don't want to touch the camera because it's just hanging off the monitor of my keyboard, of my PC right now. Alright, are you gonna charge with this? Ah! Okay, so now it is charging. Now it is charging. So let me give it a look in this instruction manual. I thought I saw something about return. Okay, so the start guide is basically just 15 days exchange service, 1 day warranty, 7 days return and refund. Okay. Yeah, okay. And then it just guides you through how to start up Windows. That's pretty much it. And then on the other side, some more juicy stuff. Right? So on the other side of this, you get a little bit of description of what every button does. So what is the orange button? The orange button is home. Home? Okay, I don't know what home would be. I'm guessing the Windows. Sorry, I'm guessing like the same as the Xbox button, the guide button maybe. Yeah, that's home. And then keyboard and turbo. See what happens if I press the... Okay, so this is a normal on-screen keyboard when I press the keyboard button. And then turbo, just I guess would run at higher frequency then. And then at the back there's the mute button. Volume up, volume down right here. Okay. We'll test the speakers in a second. Magnetic keyboard interface. Ah, yes. Okay, there we go. So USB 4 charge support. USB 4 charge support. USB 3. So there's no mention of Thunderbolt here. Okay. Oh, and there's like shortcuts, keyboard shortcuts. You can press the home button for once, and it will just, I guess, take you home. You can press it for 1.5 seconds. Ah, it pulls out the game capture. Oh, so this is the guide button. Okay. Yeah, this is the guide button then. Alright, it's good to know. And then you can TDP with the turbo button. Does it keep turning itself off? Wait a minute. Does the turbo keep turning itself off, or... I guess I'll have to look at the VOD again just to make sure I didn't press it back again. Okay, now I pressed it, it's on. It should be on turbo. I'll look at that in a second to see if it turns back off. And then, yeah, it describes the buttons, volume up, volume down. Oh, okay, there's English descriptions too. Stupid. Okay, so home plus keyboard is task manager. Home plus turbo is screenshot. So... Ah. Okay, okay. I don't know where it took the screenshot to, so, but it's fine. Volume, mute, okay. So login, use a finger scanner. Okay. Press the power button to boot the device. When you see the status LED on and don't connect extra keyboard, please keep pressing the keyboard button to activate mouse and keyboard mode. Oh, this is a touchpad too. Okay. So this... Okay, this is a touchpad screen then. We gotta find a screen protector for this thing. Because, yes, it is, I don't want to get scratched up, right? We want this to last. There's a stylus here, icon, Windows Ink workspace. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, let's see what version of Windows this is. Wait, what the? Oh, oh my god, I'm not used to like Windows shortcut stuff being active without me actually having to activate it. It just says great app on its way. Oh, that's because my internet is not connected. Okay. What did I want to try and do? Record your fingerprint. Automatically recognize. Press to boot. Please press to boot. Activate keyboard and mouse mode. Ah. Okay. So. Ah. Okay. So I can use the dual sticks as a mouse. But what do they mean by keyboard and mouse? Oh, okay, so A would be the left click then in that case. Okay. B would be right click. Alright, okay. I can't tell what's X and Y doing right now unless I have a program that, okay, alright. So what are they moving by? Okay, so I can just hold it again. That deactivates the mouse and keyboard thingamajig. Ah, wait a minute. Oh, okay, so these are the direction arrows on the D-pad on your keyboard, I guess. These are like your arrows. Okay. And use the cross key to choose. So how am I supposed to go into the BIOS? Do not use equipment in ash. Dump dirty near magnet. Field as do not cause. Okay, whatever. These are just warnings. Press the power button to boot the device. When you see the status LED on and you do not connect the keyboard, please press the keyboard button for 1.5 seconds to activate keyboard and mouse mode and use the cross to choose UFIO's option. You press the start. Okay, well I guess let's try this now. So let's not have a keyboard attached, right? So let's just lay it flat. Like, oh, okay. I'm curious here now. What if I connect by mistake this to the USB? Oh, okay. So I can charge it either using this and this. Okay, that's good. That's good. Ah, neat. Real neat. So turn off the turbo mode, and then since this is touch, I guess I could just touch things here. Shut down. And wait for the LED to go off. Let me see if I can get into the BIOS. Nope, that did not get me into the BIOS. Power shut down. I don't want to connect it to the internet yet because God knows what's gonna try to download as soon as it's connected. So I'm just gonna try to give you guys the BIOS. I'll show you guys the BIOS before we end this one here. And then I'll do like once everything is set up, I'll do like a stress test kind of thing, imaging, right? System backup and restore. Press the power button. When you see the status, press the keyboard button and use the cross key. Press start button to enter restore backup UI. Okay, so start button is this one, right?
Solar flares arrive. Buildings collapse. Only a few will survive. The world as we know it will no longer be there.
Nothing? Hello? Do you not like me pressing the home button when you're booting up?
Prepare yourself for the apocalypse.
Oh, nothing happens, it's just black screen. So pressing the power button, does it put it to sleep or what?
The apocalypse.
Oh, it just puts it to sleep. Okay. Alright. let's if you shut down, other people are losing. Okay, so whatever. Let me try this one more time and then end the video if nothing happens, and then I'll just like read the manuals on my own time. So just gonna press that once. Wait, what?
The heat is scorching. Forests burned up. The sky colors red. Volcanoes erupt.
Oh, I'm just getting no luck getting into their BIOS.
As we know it, will no longer be there. Water is gone. A new era has begun.
Well, why don't we try to connect
Prepare yourself.
right here and just do the BIOS the old-fashioned way? How about that? Yeah, we all know how to get to a BIOS. Function, delete. Delete or F2? Oh. Ah, yes. We are. Load previous values. Nope. So there's power limits in here. That seems to be locked. Custom setting nominal. Okay, so the BIOS just has the very basic security, boot options, save and exit, and then in the main there is, let me see, can I, oh, I can manually type things. Wait, so power limit 1, okay. Power limit 2 value in milliwatts. Power limit 1 value in milliwatts. BIOS will round to the nearest 1/8 of a watt when programming. 0 equal no custom override. For 12.5 watt, enter 1 to 500. Okay, this is an example. Okay. Overclocking skew. Value must be between max and min power limit specified by the package. This value must be between min and power. This value must be between min power limit and TDP limit. Okay. Processor applies control policies such that the package power does not exceed this limit. Ah. Okay, okay. So the only like overclocking option you have here is these two. Now this button now is getting handy, but I can't get to the BIOS without it. So these are the only two options you have for overclocking this device. Is just literally a power limit 1, power limit 2. That's it. Okay, okay. I guess that's what turbo button would do then in that case, right? So, discard, changes, and exit. Oh, home is enter. Quit without saving, yes. Right, so that's pretty much what it's all about, guys. That's the OneXPlayer device. That's the keyboard that came with it. And yeah, I'll make a video later, maybe in the weekend when I got time, to showcase thermals, performance, see what's going on. I mean, I can't tell if it's getting hot or not right now. I haven't even connected it to the internet yet, so I'll let it charge for a little bit. It still says that it's gonna last for 14 hours now. I don't know where they're getting these estimate numbers from. But yeah, we shall definitely see. Alright, thanks for tuning in, guys. Whoever is watching this live, and whoever will be watching this later as a VOD on YouTube. As always, love you guys, appreciate the support, and peace. If you got any questions, just ask them in the comments. I guess I'll try my best to answer them. See ya.